My name is Vincent Stewart, and this is our week 3 team assignment. And basically, this game would follow the events of the American Civil War that pitted the North against the South from 1861 to 1865. There are going to be multiple levels, and you'll play as a soldier for both the Union and the Confederacy, and you'll fight through the different levels for the North and for the South before fighting one last battle for the side of your choice in Petersburg. And at certain intersections in the game, there will be a brief video explaining the events leading up to each scenario before the next major conflict.
Good evening. My name is Casey, and I'm going to discuss with you the platforms and rationale concept of our new video game that we are pushing out to the world. Over the decades of video gaming, people have been fighting over what platform is the best to play video games on, whether it's the PC, Macintosh, Xbox, PlayStation, you name it. There's always going to be someone who thinks their platform is better. I'm pleased to announce that starting today, we are going to place our game on a multi-cross platform environment, meaning if you own a PC or an Xbox, PlayStation, Atari, your mobile phone, you could play this game. It doesn't matter what you own. If you have it, it will be pushed out. We're trying to grab the greatest number of customers and spreading our target environment, not just for one subset of people or one platform owned by 20% of America or in the world. We want everybody to play. Having a cross-platform environment allows us to target people who don't want to adapt to having to buy a Xbox or a PlayStation, or who are really bad at playing PCs but good at playing the handheld console. They don't have to adapt, they don't have to learn any new skills, they just play. They know their skill set, it's on the platform, they're ready to go. So the learning curve is 0 to none. This concept is starting to become known in the gaming world. Valve has come out with this program called Steam, which allows people playing on the Xbox and the PC to come together and play rather than keeping the two areas completely separate. This is still in its infancy, and there are a lot of issues that come to mind. For instance, it is easier to cheat and hack on a PC rather than a console game. To cover that, we're going to be implementing an anti-cheating monitoring software similar to Valve's anti-cheating software. What it does is, specifically for the PCs, it monitors any modification to the game that modifies how the game is played. It doesn't matter if the skins of the players look different. That doesn't change how you play. For instance, I'm talking about being able to see through walls, or having an unlimited amount of ammo, or what have you. This monitoring software will look at the person's computer game, see if it is modified, and flag it to be banned or allow that player to play. You won't have this problem on other platforms like Xbox and PlayStation. Another great idea that we're passing out is that we're placing this game on the Macintosh. I know a lot of people who use Macintosh, and I know that they don't have as many games as the PC and other consoles do, and that has always been an area of contention with Macintosh users. So we want to target these Macintosh users to be able to play this game and enjoy themselves rather than having to sit out in the dark, because let's face it, can you name a video game for the Macintosh? In the end, all we want is to place this game on multiple platforms, allow everybody in the world to have fun, allow everyone to have the opportunity to have fun without having to negate a large majority of people. That is the end of Platforms and Rationale.
All right, thank you, Casey. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ryan, and I'm here to discuss with you the aspects of controllability for our Civil War game. As Casey was discussing with you all, this will be a multi-platform game of epic proportions. When Casey was talking about a multi-cross-platform environment, we're going to offer a range of customizable features, which range from being able to use basic controllers with buttons and joysticks for each platform, or a mouse and keyboard combination for the PC. The other end of the spectrum will be something our development team has been hard at work on with the top video gaming corporations, including Microsoft, Nintendo, Sony, and Macintosh, to bring our players into as much of an immersive experience as they desire. What I'm talking about is motion sensory, where the next generation of video gaming is currently headed. But with our game, there will be a slightly different control experience per console or system, as each has unique motion sensing hardware. For the Xbox 360, players may choose either the regular 360 controller or Xbox Kinect, and be given a brief and simple tutorial for what kinds of body motions will delegate your soldiers' actions. This will be the general concept for all of our platforms which have motion sensing capability hardware and software. For the Nintendo Wii U, the tablet gaming pad may be used optionally for motion sensing gameplay. For the Sony PlayStation 3, PlayStation's Move gameplay will be optional, along with the basic PS3 6-axis controller. With the PC, the latest hardware and software, known as the Leap, which is similar yet more advanced than PlayStation's Move and Xbox 360's Kinect, may be utilized instead of either a keyboard and mouse combo for the PC or Mac, or the Xbox 360 controller for the PC, which will also be supported. We didn't want to overwhelm our players by forcing motion sensory as the only option, so instead we made the game compatible for a fully immersive gaming experience for each platform, to allow them to choose a simplified way of gaming, with handheld controllers, or the intuitive motion sensory for our platforms. Each option will be equally as fun, and a different experience to vary things up and keep it fresh once you've already completed the game, because you might just want to replay it using the other gameplay options. As for the level of difficulty of the game, we decided we wanted to break away from the traditional mold of easy, medium, and hard modes respectively. When you think of other games that offer those modes, what comes to mind for a first-person shooter is the enemy takes more bullets before being taken out, and you're gunned down or blown up a lot quicker. We wanted to give our gamers a unique experience and the enjoyment of multiple storylines, which will take you to the same conclusion, where your side is the victor. How you get there, and who you arrive as, will be the factors in gaming difficulty. As discussed earlier, winning the war means gathering victory points by strategically holding important cities, and at the start of the game you will be given choices after you completed each battle, and the game can build up in difficulty if you so choose. To better explain, after you complete the first level, you are given the opportunity to play as your surviving character who was just promoted in rank, or become a different infantryman and be led by the newly promoted character in battle. The game will continue in this fashion, giving you new character choices after each battle, which will alter the gameplay and the storyline, depending on your rank and role. One thing is for certain, no matter what your choice of character is, there will be plenty of dueling with sabers, hand-to-hand combat, opportunities to save your fellow infantrymen as a medic, and taking out the enemy with your single-shot Springfield rifle. And yes, there is going to be a lot of realistic bloodshed in this game, so it will most likely be granted a rating of M for mature by ESRB. We didn't want to pull any punches on this one, so prepare yourself for very realistic battle sequences and cinematics. This game is not for the faint of heart, but for the wargame veteran who is looking for a new gaming experience.